a nigga. I don't understand why you hate on me, nigga.
We don't understand.
Show love, nigga. It don't show nothing. It don't cost nothing to show a nigga love.
Are we doing this getting money?
Show a nigga some love, nigga.
Wabbity dabbity.
Niggas out here don't love me, nigga.
What people gotta really understand, nobody gotta support you, first of all. So I used to take that shit personal. I used to be like, damn, nobody's supporting me, nobody's playing my records, nobody's really rocking with me in the city like that. And then I realized it's not personal. You just gotta make somebody, you gotta make them a believer. If they don't believe you tomorrow, cool. Focus on who is rocking with you, and then you circle back and you come get them on the way back.
Man, this your boy Money Man Rado, man. You Hankin with Hankin TV, man. You know what it is, the biggest platform, man. They major.
What up, Wallace Mac? Tell me something slick and make it stick. Man, you already know international best-selling author, the Ghetto Diamond, reality TV star, Queen Score. Asking for a friend, man. Stop playing with me. Host of Cigar Chats with Mac. But listen, I'm here to talk about Hankin. I'm gonna be on Hankin TV. I'm gonna be Hankin with Hankin. I'm telling you now, you do not want to miss the game. I'm gonna be dropping on Hankin TV. Cause we can always supply demand, turn over a profit consistently. See y'all soon.
Hello, beautiful people. My name is Kendra Rainey King, and I'm from Dallas, Texas. By the way, Pleasant Road. I'm an author of 51 books, and I have written various movies as well. I'm a ghostwriter as well. I've written Knee Deep, which is my first movie, Curved Up the Mistletoe, Thicker the Berry, The Sweeter the Juice, and Distinguished Robbers. Those last two will be coming out very soon. And I'm Hankin with Hankin TV. Have a blessed day.
New year, new money, big blessings, same haters. It's all mine. Big mouth.
Crap. Hey man, this your boy Kimo Ginobili, Mr. Private Eye, the one-eyed bandit. Goddamn, I can't stand it. The walking gas station, man. And right now we on the highway, man. Y'all know I'm Hankin with Hankin TV, man. Crap. Straight like that.
How you whores doing today? I ain't want none. I just came to tell you I was back, bitch.
What's up? What's going on? What we doing? Huh? Is we condoning in this? Is this what y'all call gangster? What we doing?
Nah, she was tripping up. You think so? Oh, hold on. Nah. This my man. I'll call you back. Hello?
Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from...
Man, you know who this is. Pick up the phone.
An inmate at Florida Correctional Institution. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. To accept charges, press 1. To refuse
My
charges,
baby daddy, he priceless.
Locked till I'm gone, freak my niggas dead.
Never leaving him alone, he priceless.
They ate, but they couldn't hit the kill switch.
Yeah, my nigga, he priceless.
The way you put it on me, you priceless.
Never leave me lonely, he priceless.
I had to tell the homies you priceless.
If the call ever dropped, then I'm calling back. Told me you was falling into love, I was falling back. Trying to fall out, ain't no falling back. Never gonna stop fucking with you, what's the use in that? His name blasted on my arm, ain't no silly tag. Members try to bang on you, really I be banging back. I watch you get up out the street, go secure the bag. Put me through school, now I'm calling you my baby dad. You my nigga and I fuck with you the long way. Tell me when my cousin died, damn that was a long day. We got computer love, baby, like the song say. Treat my other kids like they yours and yours only. I never hesitate, we booking up the interstate. If they ever try to say you pushing up the crime rate, you don't need no other pussy, I'm your perfect. Welcome to death row, baby, like Dirk said.
My little baby, he priceless. The way you put it on me, you priceless. Never leave me lonely, he priceless. I had to tell the homies you priceless. My little baby, he priceless. The way you put it on me, you priceless. Never leave me lonely, he priceless. I had to tell the homies you priceless. I ain't never gonna leave my nigga. I ain't never gonna leave my nigga. I ain't going nowhere.
If he want it, then he gon' get it. I don't give a fuck who ain't with it.
Priceless like a Picasso painting. High class niggas, you don't like no basics. When it comes to my bitch, nigga, I so dangerous. Baby, get the money, yeah, you know my language. Sliding traffic, you know I got the pistol on me. Took a pack across the map, yeah, you did it for me. Big dog, and you know that's my kitten only. And I got a face tag with your initials on it. You know I make that thing cream when I'm in between. It's me and you against the world like we Slim and Queen. Keep it solid, let no lame nigga intervene. Stay loyal how I like it, you gon' get a ring. Baby, know I got the stroke like an Olympic swimmer. Put your on my face, that's what I get for dinner. Pray to God every night because I've been a sinner. And all you niggas wish you had her, you can never get her.
My little baby, he priceless. The way you put it on me, you priceless. Never leave me lonely, he priceless. I had to tell the homies, you priceless. My little baby, he priceless. The way you put it on me, you priceless. Never leave me lonely, he priceless. I had to tell the homies, you priceless.
Been in the streets, my nigga, definition of a real bitch. Niggas think they hate, but they ain't hit the kill switch. Red key, track car with a pill with. Blicky in the A-Ray, I ain't gotta conceal it. Bounce back from a loud JC to win. Spin a motherfucking block.
All my niggas defend, this ain't nobody to witness. Boss politicking, my niggas standing on business. Spin the block till I'm gone, free my niggas then. Niggas think they hate, but they couldn't hit the kill switch. Free my niggas then. My niggas standing on business. Hello?
Yo, what's happening? You took care of that for me?
Yeah. I took care of it.
Easy call.
I know.
What's up with it? It's your boy Hankin TV. If I say y'all done it, I did it. I want to thank y'all for tuning in tonight. We got some dope artists. I want to shout out Eastside K-Boy, TTeav and Grip Sta. We got some dope guests coming from Cali. Y'all know Hankin TV. We definitely moving around the globe, promoting, networking, reaching out to people. And I got a special guest for y'all too. Y'all gonna get some good information in that. I kind of didn't really talk about it because I didn't really want to clout chase it. I got some dope guests for y'all tonight. So what's up with it?
What's up?
Okay. We're gonna start with Grip Sta. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
Yo, my name is Grip Sta. You know what I'm saying? I'm a rap industry vet, low key. You know what I'm saying? I just started while I was real young. And I'm back. If you know real hip hop, do your research. You know who the fuck I am. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Rhyme Syndicate. And that's that. If you don't know what that is, nigga, you done.
They done.
Period. Let them know.
Period.
Let them know.
Okay, TTeav, go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Tisha. They call me TTeav. I'm a West Coast OG. My father is Ice-T. I do management and film writing and directing and all that fly shit. And I had the privilege of featuring on Grip's new record, Priceless. And I'm just happy to be here. We fucking shit up. You know what I'm talking about?
You already know. And everybody know me. I'm Hankin TV. We definitely got some things in common. I'm from Ohio, and I'm from Dayton, Ohio specifically. So I'm from the home of the Dayton Water Wheel and the home of the funk. And one of her songs, in the song she mentioned, Computer Love, you know, this is where Roger Troutman is from, Dayton, Ohio.
Oh, yeah. That's
is he?
Yeah.
Zap, baby.
Word. That's one of the dopest artists that ever lived, period.
Man, I'm telling you, I picked up so many dates from that song. Computer Love.
Nah, he paved the way, nigga. Like that's a classic. That's
real
why
shit.
I said it, nigga. If you got Computer Love, you that.
Big facts.
Okay, Grip, you said you was a vet in the game. Tell the people where you from and growing up.
All right, so I'm like I said, I'm originally from Oakland, California. If everybody kind of know where that is, you know, the home of two
the gay area,
bitch. I'm originally from Oakland, you know what I'm saying? And I partly grew up in LA, so you know what I'm saying, I also got that LA shit with me too. And you know, started rapping really, really young. My mom was a comedian. She started out with like Faison, who's like a father to me, Sherry Shepherd, Jamie Foxx, Guy Torrey, Joe Torrey, and just got into rap. Eventually met her father at the age of 13, and he was fucking with me. He signed me basically the day after I met him. I was introduced to him by somebody from the Lynch Mob. I get the guys confused. Basically, he signed me, signed a rhyme syndicate, got a major record deal with A&M not long after. And there's a whole story behind that. But yeah, I dropped, you know, some shit in the gangster rap arena. And, you know, people tend to call me the gangster rap queen because I did kind of pave the way for a lot of these, you know, gangster rap females. Or
Right.
the, you know, the harder females like the Glorrillas, and you know, we don't call it gangster rap no more, but that's essentially what they do. It's more like they just directly talking shit to niggas now.
I definitely did my research, so it was JD from the Lynch Mob who had got you and told you Ice-T had wanted to holler at you.
Yeah, he did. Yep. Because we matter of fact, Snoop Dogg was real young. He had just dropped is it Undercover? What's that shit? Undercover Cop?
Yeah, Deep Cover.
Deep Cover.
Oh, Deep Cover.
He
Yeah,
actually
187 on the top. 187.
Yes, he performed that night at I met Ice-T at the ASCAP competition, and JD had not JD, Snoop Dogg had performed that night. He wasn't known or anything, he was real young. And yeah, he had performed that night, and I was just kind of like walking around and stuff, and then old boy from the Lynch Mob found me and said, "Oh, Ice-T is looking for you." And Michael Concepcion had dropped the dime to Ice before I even went on stage, because he had seen me in the semifinals, and he was like, "This little girl is hard. Watch out for her." And I went on stage by myself with a mic, no dancers, just me, a little kid with a mic, and he was fucking with it. So that's that.
Well, how was it for you, especially as a female, growing up in LA at that time when we know it was the drug area, gangs was real bad then. So how was it for you growing up?
So it was so let me say, I had already been exposed to a lot of ghetto shit from being growing up in the 80s in Oakland. So it's, you know, it really the ghetto shit wasn't really like a culture shock for me coming from LA. It was more like transitioning from like dope gang murders to like gang murders, shall I say. So I just kind of got in where I fit in and just adapted to the shit real as much as I could. But honestly, at that time, and my sister can tell you, like, it was fucked up. Like, it was no internet banging. It was not that. You had to get down in person where you was mad at. So I was around like a rough group of people, you know what I'm saying? So I had to, in my opinion, we grew up real fast, and we didn't grow up from Google searches.
Right.
We didn't grow up from internet shit. We grew up from shit seen with our own eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like we really seen like crazy shit. It's just different. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And T, how was it for you growing up, being the daughter of the Godfather of gangster rap? How was it for you growing up?
Wonderful. No, I'm just I mean, you know, just like anybody growing up, everybody has their little trials and tribulations, but for the most part, it's very exciting, very informative. I mean, it was who else would be able to be my father than Ice-T? You know what I'm saying? The lessons and, you know, just being around such an amazing person is you know, it's a blessing. But as far as growing up, you know, I had a little drama. You know, a lot of people didn't believe me in the beginning, and I didn't really tell a lot of people, you know, because, you know, I didn't want the fake juice. So but for the most part, it was dope, you know.
Right. So y'all eventually met after Grip signed to your dad. So Grip, tell the people about how it went getting signed to Ice-T, the Rhyme Syndicate.
So everything happened really fast. I think back then the game wasn't oversaturated with rappers. It wasn't oversaturated, like saturated with female rappers when I came up. So for me, it just happened really, really fast. And then I guess I was already inundated in the Hollywood scene. And all I can remember is just being young and being really, really ambitious and really confident. And then shit just happening really fucking fast. Cause the day after I met Ice at the ASCAP competition, I had ended up winning second place in the competition. It was like 30 people in the competition. So I was excited about that. So I ended up winning that shit. And then the next day he told me to come up to his house. Now, me being from Oakland, I have a working class mother. I had never been around money like that. You know what I mean? Me and my mom drove a green VW Bug. You know what I'm saying? So we lived in West Hollywood at the time, but my mom worked at Tiffany and Company in Beverly Hills. Very classy woman, but we didn't have no bread like that. So he drops this address, and this is before text messaging. You know, my mom had to call, yo, this is Ice. And my mom, he already knew who he was. So he's like, yo, have Grip come up to the house. Nigga, like, I was like, this is a dream come true. Long story short, we drove 25 minutes up a fucking mountain to a fucking mansion, some player shit, Hollywood Hills. I'm in a green VW Bug. That shit's making noise the whole time. I don't even know if the shit has seatbelts. And we get up in that bitch, and he's like, yo, I'm fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? The nigga writes my mom a check for 20 racks on the spot the next day. 20 racks in 92 was a lot of money.
Yeah.
Because I remember my mom's rent was only $400. So that tells you what 20 racks was. So the shit was fucking crazy. Like, and then after I signed the Rhyme Syndicate, he went and shopped me a deal with like Virgin, Geffen, a bunch of labels, and they all bid it, and we kind of just went with who had the best package. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Right. You also have featured on Ice-T's album Home Invasion.
Yeah. Yep. Like, I'm telling you, like, her dad was not playing with me. Like, literally, soon as he like, okay, so my sister, and I love this lady to death. I've been knowing her 30 plus years, right? A couple days literally after I met him, he broke me off the chips, and then we went to the studio, and he's like, I want you to be on my album. I'm gonna give you a whole song. So I wasn't ready. So I like wrote some shit and pulled some shit, and he's like, Tisha showed up. She walked into the studio. She must have been like 14. She was cute as hell. So I already was like, oh my God, like I was in love with her from then, you know what I'm saying? Because she was just cute, like from a young age. Like I grew into this. She was
Shut up. You always been cute. Shut up.
I know, but bitch, you was shaped up. She was shaped like her mama. But anyway, so she came to the studio, and he was like, I want you to meet my daughter, whoop, whoop, whoop. And from there, we just fucking clicked. And I did the song on this album, and she was lit. It's lit.
Yeah.
That was dope. So we're gonna go to T. T, how was it for you in school? I know you say you didn't really tell people. How was it for you, like going to school and around your friends with Ice-T being your father?
Fresh. I was fresh as fuck. You know what I'm talking about? That's how it was. You know, that's low key how I expressed who I was without saying it, because I was always fly. You know, I always had the flyest clothes and just the flyest shit. But you know, I just the same way that I am now. I really didn't think too much into it. A lot of other people thought more into it, you know. I'm just looking at him as my father, you know what I mean? And a lot of people had to actually tell me that he was as famous as he was. I wasn't, I was a teenager. I was doing my own thing, and I knew that he was important. I just didn't realize how important. So, yeah, that was a big surprise to me to see. Well, what I think I'll say, I tell this story a lot, but when I had my sixth grade graduation, I think that's when it kind of clicked for me, but still not as much. But my father showed up, and the whole school chased us out the school. It was a big mob, it's crazy. And I'm like, oh wow, this dude is something, isn't he? So that was basically my realization for it. But yeah, that the one of the perks of being Ice's daughter was that I was always super fly. So
Right.
yeah.
Was guys scared to talk to you?
Oh yeah. The guy, as soon as they found out who my father was, they kind of changed their tune. I didn't, I had a lot of homeboys, tons of homeboys, and I think it's because they like to hang around me, and maybe they wish they could probably holler, but they kind of knew, it's kind of street code. I was off, not beknownst to me because I didn't know, but don't fuck with Ice's daughter. Blase, blase, but the brave ones did, real niggas do real things. But for the most part, yeah, guys were a little standoffish when it came to that, just because they didn't want their ass kicked to reap the repercussions of being a teenage boy.
Right. How was it for you, Grip?
In high school?
Yeah, going to school, being signed to Ice-T, being affiliated with Ice-T, period, and also by being on his album.
I feel like things kind of changed. I had a lot of friends, and I felt like I lost friends. I definitely lost friends. I think that's maybe how me and Tisha became so close, because it got to a point where it was almost like the only person that could relate to me was her, because we ended up going to the same high school.
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, we went to the same when she, yeah. So yeah. It was weird. It was weird, yo. It was really weird. Like people.
Yeah, you did Dangerous Minds, right? Weren't you still in school when you did that?
Yeah. It was weird. I know you could kind of relate. Like people just be weird with you.
Yeah, and that's the one of the reasons why I didn't tell a lot of people, because when I did, the first couple of people that I did tell, they got weird. So I was like, well, maybe people ain't ready for this. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's I keep to myself, because they wasn't telling me their parents' profession, so maybe it wasn't a big deal what my parents' profession was. That's how I thought about it.
I can kind of relate to that as well, because my dad, he was the manager of the Ohio Players. When I said we speak of funk music, yeah, my dad was the manager of Ohio Players, so I met a lot of people. Got to visit the members of the band, the mansions, and we lived in a nice house, an apartment complex. So I kind of relate. That's why I like to ask them questions. See how was it for y'all growing up versus how I grew up. And being in small Ohio is different coming from a small town.
Yeah,
so you had people be weird. Nah, go ahead, sis.
Yeah, once people know, it gets weird. Like, okay, well, I guess I can't say weird now. Well, at the time, to me, it felt weird, but that's, I guess, when you get celebritized, that's the kind of attention that you get. But I do remember the Fox Hills Mall. I do remember I used to go to the Fox Hills Mall in high school, and I would walk through it, and all I would hear is that's Ice's daughter. That's Ice's daughter. And I'm like, oh my God, like, it kind of, I felt like a little, like a zoo animal or something, low key, because it was like no one would really approach me about it, but everyone knew and would be whispering, or is it true, or so it was kind of weird, but you got, after so long, you adjust.
Right. And Grip, coming from Oakland and then coming from Cali, being affiliated with signing the Ice-T and then being affiliated. Who are some people that you met who you thought you never met, like kind of like blew your mind?
I always say I'm the last of the females rapping that ever met Pac.
Right.
Yeah, bitch. Because ain't none of you bitches met Tupac. Like, stop playing with me. Like,
Right.
nigga,
We did.
like that part, like Tupac, DMX, Nas, Eazy-E, Scarface, Kid Frost. Shout out to the Latinos would be up at the crib. Forrest Whitaker, Chris Rock, the whole cast of New Jack City. I don't fucking know. Like really, we was really like, we were those girls before social media.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like if they had social media on our lives, then it's crazy, bro. Like, so
yeah,
like all those artists, the people, a lot of the artists resting in peace. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it is thanks to Ice, because he would take me to his shows. He would let me perform at his summer jams. You know, I did a summer jam with Eazy-E a little bit before he passed, Pac, and Scarface, and those three stand out to me because I really look up to those three.
Right. But did y'all catch any flack? Because back in the early days, Ice-T, he was kind of controversial. Did y'all catch any flack?
Oh yeah, it's for the cop killer stuff and all that. Oh yeah. Yeah, I definitely did. I remember the reporters and stuff coming up to my junior high school trying to get comments from me about the record and about, you know, how I felt, because my dad had an infamous picture of him in his Rolls Royce flicking off the media. So, you know, yeah, I got ambushed, you know, with that, and stereotyped, you know, like, you know, so me getting in trouble with the popo at a certain time was not the thing to do, because all the police were mad at my father, and all they had to do was type and look it up and it'd be over. But for that record specifically, yes. But all the rest of his music, as far as his political, as you know, civil rights basically for us music, I don't care about the flack that comes from that, you know. And if people would listen to lyrics and just, instead of just assume what they mean, then maybe they would get the message, you know.
Right. And Grip, how do you feel about the female genre of music right now? I feel like it's doing great.
I think it's great that we're definitely at the forefront a lot more. I think that's awesome. I'm a little, and believe me, I believe in being sexy. I mean, shit, I have on biker shorts and a half top, so don't get me wrong. But I kind of regret that, especially somebody who grew up with Nikki D, Queen Latifah, MC Light, Moni Love, real female MCs that didn't have to show their ass. I do kind of regret that now it's kind of like a pressure to show your camel toe and your ass and your titties, and you know what I mean? They asked Ice Spice to freestyle and she turned around and twerked. So shout out to Ice Spice, they'll get your money. But that's the type of shit that the only thing that I kind of regret. And don't get me wrong, I have moments where I twerk, but not when you ask me to rap, because I'm a rapper. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, and then I also still feel like we've come a long way, but we got so far to go, because even now I still don't get the same respect as the men. Even though I feel like I rap as good as a lot, 90% of the men.
Right.
I still don't, I just don't get respected. It's like a nigga will still jump in my DM like they don't even see that I'm a rapper, and it's just like they want to know what's happening with me. You know what I'm saying? On some other shit. And it's just like, and these will be rappers. And it's like, nigga, like, are you acknowledging that we both do the same thing? Like, I don't know. Like, it's still, the respect's not there. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is.
And who are some of the people that you were music you was influenced by growing up?
For me, me?
Yeah.
Ooh, wow. Definitely Ice-T with the Colors. Ice Cube, DJ Quick, Naughty by Nature, Tribe Called Quest, MC Light, Queen Latifah, Left Eye, Nas, you know, all those classic, kind of those classic people. But I would say mostly like, it would be like, you know what I'm saying? Like the West Coast artists, and then we sprinkle in like the Naughty by Nature and the Tribe Called Quest, you know, those people.
After you got signed and got your deal, what was your first project?
Okay, so when I got my deal, I started working on my album. It was originally called Child Abuse, and I linked up with like Spice One was on it. My homegirl Shakilla, South Central Cartel, of course, Ice-T was on it. A lot of the dope rappers from the syndicate, some East Coast artists. And that was like my main project that I did when I was on A&M Records. So, yeah.
A&M, that's a big label. There was a lot of people on that label.
It was. Janet Jackson was on there, Sting was on there, Barry White was on there, all when I was on there. And so, unfortunately, they had lost a lot of money, like in their rap division, and they dropped their whole rap division, like about 3 days before my single and video was coming out. We had done the video, the album was finished, it was turned in. They had said what they wanted on there, what they didn't want, and everything was ready to go. It had just got on the Billboard charts. It was on the Bubbling Under on the Billboard charts. So my first single, Pop Goes the Nine, was starting to place even on the charts. And they dropped the whole rap label.
Wow.
Yep. People won't believe this shit. And then I did a private meeting with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, who was fucking with A&M because, remember, they were Janet Jackson's producers. Right. So they tried to save my shit, and I literally sat in the studio in a private meeting with them too. They said they was fucking with me. We was supposed to work out some shit, and it's just so many people, and it just never worked out. Suge Knight was fucking with me at one point, KRS-One, and it just seems like shit. It was just a lot of turmoil in the industry, and shit just never really fell through.
Right. By being so easy right now to become an independent artist, you were groomed by Ice-T, like I said, the Godfather of gangster music. What is some advice as far as the music industry you think that he gave you that sticks with you to this day?
Oh man. First of all, that's gonna take me a minute to sort through, because this man, I'm telling you,
he gives so much good advice, right?
He gives so much game. If you watch his Breakfast Champs, if you watch any of his interviews, I mean, this man is so wise and so fucking smart. He gives so much game. So I'm trying to, every time I'm around him, I'm gamed up. That's why I be telling these niggas, like, you can't game me up, nigga. Right. First of all, I'm from Oakland, nigga. And second of all, like, nigga, I grew up with Ice-T, knock it off. But at the same time, that part, I think that the number one thing that I learned from him is probably fuck what motherfuckers is talking about. Do you and do your shit, and don't give a fuck about what nobody has to say. Do your shit. Do your shit. Get your money. Period. Like, cause he had came with me. I was doing a Levi's commercial where I was doing like the rap and a voiceover, and it was kind of corny. And he actually drove me and took me to it, like, to support me. And I was a little bit uncomfortable. And he was like, do your shit. Like, get your money. Like, you don't always gotta be in this box or this box. It's a Levi's commercial. If you gotta say, nigga, wear Levi's, do that shit. Right. Do your shit. Like, so I always remembered that. Like, that's why we just brush off the haters. We just brush.
And I can imagine how long the list is for you, T, but what do you think is one good bit of advice your dad has gave you that stuck with you to this day?
He's given, like you said, he's given me a lot of advice. I would say that, tell your own story because nobody knows your story. You know what I mean? Be the narrator of your own story, and instead of having other people tell your story, you be the one to tell it. And that's the only way you're gonna know that it's gonna be factual. So I translate that as live your truth. Do you, just like Grip was saying. Be your authentic self, and trust in that. I mean, first of all, let me give you some about game is to be sold, not told, my brothers. Now
Most definitely.
I see where you going with this, trying to get a little game in. But my baby, okay, that's why we skating around it, because some of these gems can't just be told on public television. You know what I'm saying? But if you'd like a consultation, I definitely give you. I'm just playing, but no, real shit. Real shit. So he's, he always gives a good he gives us good direction, on how to, transcend, and how to, keep moving through all of these things, all of these trials that we're gonna have to go through to get where we have to go. But he's a great coach.
Right, right.
Yeah.
You definitely your father's daughter. Don't get it twisted. I'm gamed up too. I'm just asking just for a couple of little jewels that you can get to the
Right,
people. Though.
I know, but I got you.
Appreciate it. Okay, Grip. So after the label end up going down, what did you end up doing?
I just kept doing acting more. See, so I had already gotten to the acting thing. So I just kind of concentrated more on the acting and the voiceovers and the commercials and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I did a lot of stuff like that. Went to college and kind of started like a separate career. All the time I was still making music, but really not too much putting anything out. Although, like, and I'm not gonna say any names, but a couple of people like stole my shit and put my shit out, but I ain't even tripping. Shit that's been out. And then just kind of living my life, but like, you never really lose it. So I actually really just made a comeback a year ago, um, fully into hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, started my YouTube page and all of that, like with the modern shit that people were doing. And that is really because, of course, over the years, I had developed a lot of fans, a lot of international fans, and people were like, whatever happened to her? But her dad had got a star on the Walk of Fame in February of 2023.
Yeah, yeah.
So she came out here because she's in ATL. And so she came out here and she was like, Grip, you gotta do your shit again. Like, and so she really gave me that push and that motivation to come back. You know what I'm saying? I really wouldn't have had it fully like without her and her push, but we've always had that type of relationship. And so she pushed me to come back, and it's only cracking.
It was time. Listen, you can't. The worst thing you could do is waste talent. You know what I mean? And she had gone on and did all of her other, gone to school, got her accolades, doing all that stuff, and COVID hit. And I think, it was a good and a bad for that, because it gave people time to sit down, you know what I'm saying, and focus on other things. And I just thought that it was the time. I was feeling it. I had always been passionate about her coming back. It was just timing, and I just think that this is just the perfect time for her.
And you also made a debut on Priceless. Growing up in music. Growing up in music, what stirred you away from it? What stirred you away from getting into it?
Well, I mean, I've been doing music all my life. I kind of like to play the behind the scenes. I've been writing music. I came to Atlanta to do that, and I don't know. I guess maybe I was just a little, and this is funny to say, but I was a little shy about that part of my talent. Like, I'm very outgoing and things of that nature. But, when you have to express yourself and hope other people like it, it's kind of cringy for me. So I kind of rather, have other people do that. But you know, connecting back with Grip and you know, her doing her music, she's such a, you know, she's just such a brilliant talent that, you know, she made me confident enough to express my you know, get some of my music out. And she was like, you gotta be on this record, you know, let's do it. And you know, of course I couldn't tell her no. So we didn't, we made magic. I'm so excited about it. It's dope.
It's definitely a dope song.
Mhm.
Grip, coming from Oakland, as you say, experiencing the not so good of life, then moving to Cali, getting signed to Ice-T, meeting people, Dangerous Minds, then getting into acting. How was it for you playing in such a blockbuster movie? Because that was a blockbuster movie.
Movie was dope.
It
Yeah.
was fun, but it really wasn't that far from how we really were because
Right.
we low key was some badass kids. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Fairfax High School was the home of the fucking. It was a dope ass high school. My sister will tell you, all of us were fucking actors. All of us were artists.
Rose.
Tyrese, shout out to Tyrese. He came for summer school. Kids from the Bud from the Cosby Show. Like it was remember, like Vesta's daughter went there. Like we were just around a bunch of artists. So basically, it was just like it was just easy. You know what I'm saying? One of the teachers at Fairfax had brought me a flyer and said they were looking for people for this audition. They were doing mass auditions all over the country. They had probably auditioned like 10,000 kids, Miami, Detroit, whatever. And I really just went in there, just with 30 kids. The director was in there. I acted a damn fool. And they picked 16 fucking or 17 kids out of like 10,000, and I was one of them. But I felt like I was really just being like myself. Not that I was the worst, but I know how to cut up, sis. Like we were like grown. Like I acted a fool, and they liked it.
Yeah. And what else have you played in?
I did some TV for CBS. A show called Promised Land, Touched by an Angel, so a couple like series on CBS, not sitcoms, but I guess they were like drama series, you know, and a lot of voiceovers and like a lot of commercials.
Right, because
and then like I do like background music for like TV shows, like reality shows. You know how like you do a song and they'll like put your music in the background of like shows?
Right,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Because Promised Land and Touched by Angel, them shows is kind of like a I ain't gonna say a culture shock, but like a whole different lane.
Yeah, it was, but they always typecast me into like the gangster role thing, like the gangster girl. So again, for me, I felt like that was easy to get to. Like I remember my mom braided one side of my hair and left the other side out like crazy, and I just went in there and cut the fuck up, and they be picking me when I do that shit. You know, so I don't know. You like Ice taught me, you know, I'm gonna get my money wherever my money is at. That's where I'm gonna get my money, and I don't give a fuck what nobody say. So, you know what I'm saying? Like for me, I looked at it like, hey, y'all want me to get my bread.
So when you fell back from music for a while, was you still staying tapped in though?
I definitely was staying tapped in because I know so many people from, you know, from my all of the shit I had done before. So it's like I never really was untapped in. I was just basically just like living my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I have 2 sons, you know what I'm saying? And my sister is a mother, you know what I'm saying? So we're still women at the end of the day. So, you know what I'm saying? Like we still lived our life. And even back when I started, like it really, it wasn't cool to be a mom. Right. So I almost felt like I couldn't rap until I was done with my family life.
Right.
And now Cardi's pregnant and it's cool. But for me, I felt like I had to make a choice back then between being a mom, having a family, and a wife or whatever, and then being a rapper.
Right.
That was the era.
And speaking of the song Priceless is also featuring T, and you got Eastside K Boy on there. Shout out Eastside K Boy. How did you meet? Tell us how you met Eastside.
So I met Eastside, and like I said, I really don't collab with people that I don't really fuck with in real life, because I want the energy to be right on the record. And like, I've known her 30 plus years. I've known K Boy probably 15 plus years. I'm trying to remember how I met him. I think just being in the LA hood scene, you tend to just run across people and connect. And I feel like I'm always like the home girl, like, I don't know, like gangsters love me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not the most gangster bitch in the world. Like, I feel like my sister is gangster. This lady is gangster as fuck. You know, this is my motherfucking OG. But it's like, just being in LA, I just always run across like these gangster niggas, and they like me, and we make friends. So somehow we made friends. I don't even remember. And I've been rocking with him 15 years. And I was like, you know what? I want to make a positive song about niggas, because it's so much negative shit about niggas, you know? And I like the negative songs too, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, all that shit. Like, it's a place in there for that. You right? Fuck my daddy. I felt like that before, but I wanted to do something different, because we're still women and we still have ran across niggas that we do really, really love.
Right.
You know? And so that's why I put two people that I love on the record.
And speaking of that, how did you come about putting it together?
You know, honestly, so for me, I hear a beat, and then I hear the beat, and I don't know how an idea or thought pops in my head. And I just sat there and I just thought about a combination, not even one nigga, just a combination of niggas in my life that I felt like they were priceless at the time. And I was like, man, it's a lot of fuck niggas, but sometimes a nigga makes me feel like he's priceless. The way he put it on me, he's priceless. You know what I'm saying? Nigga always have my back. He's priceless. And I had to tell my homies, that nigga's priceless. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's really some real shit, and it just came from the heart.
Right. I gotta say, you definitely got a dope manager, because growing up and being around a person of the caliber of her dad, she got all the manager tools. So see, for people out there, like I say, being an independent artist is so easy now. People are becoming artists, taking their friends to be managers. What's some advice you would give, that you can give, not none of your jewels, that you can give people that you can give other managers?
First I would do for what I would say is make sure that you pick an artist with good work ethic, because being a manager doesn't mean being a babysitter. It basically just means leading your artists in the right direction and getting that bag. You know, a lot of times you can find an artist with potential, but potential doesn't equate to work ethic. And work ethic is what's going to make sure that if I book you for a show, that you're going to show up. If you have to get for this interview, you're going to be there. You know, it's got to be a harmony with it. I've been doing the management thing for a while, but the only person that I really, just even wanted, I'm a creative director when it comes to Grip, because she doesn't really need managing. We manage each other. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're both on this same learning journey together. But as far as other people, I would just make sure that you choose an artist that you can believe in, and vice versa. Choose a manager that believes in you, and not just, just want to get you because they think that, oh, you may be trendy, or you want someone who can sing your songs before you finish them, and someone who is really into your craft, and you guys have a mutual respect for the work. And then I think that's how it'll get popping that way. If any link in that is broken, it's not gonna work.
Right.
The manager is not on their game, if they're not really into their artists, they're not going to put their best foot forward. And likewise with the artist. So that's not gonna work. So both people, I feel, have to be passionate about it. And I would also say, don't take more on than you can handle. You know, some people say I'm managing 15 people. Well, that's too damn much. There's no way that you could give anybody, any individual attention with that many. Just take as many as you can. I would say at the most start with 3, and get that going on, just so you'll be able to do your job efficiently. All the rest will be on my ebook. No, I'm just
Hey, that's what this is for. Definitely talk it up. That's what
No,
this is
I'm just
for.
playing. I ain't got no ebook, but I should have one. But I'm just saying no. I mean, that's the best advice that I could give is basically just, being a manager and having a manager, getting a manager is an investment for both parties, So I would just say make sure that both of you guys are on the same page when it comes to that.
Most definitely. So
Yeah.
grip, what you working on now?
Everything.
We're still working on the record. You know what I mean? We're about to start this merchandise. Just continuing to drop music and merchandise and videos and just feed the people with the music shit, you know. We're also we'll be going out to Atlanta end of this month, and we're supposed to
We're gonna do it. We're doing it. We're working on a documentary as well.
Yeah, like a short film documentary type shit.
Yes. Along this journey, starting from her re-deciding that she wanted to I'm using the wrong words, re-enter the music, and starting with the journey from there until we get to where we're going. Trying to go overseas with it, and yeah, Grip's got a lot of stuff coming. She's very modest. Okay, she has so many good records. She does tons of good records. We're just trying to figure out, what kind of format that we want to give it to the people in. But she is more than ready. I just think we're just, kind of trying to ride the wave for a minute and see how the motion goes first. But I'll be waiting for all of her stuff. She got some stuff coming, and it's dope. Trust me, because I don't flex.
And like I like to say, like low key, we're low key having fun with this shit. You feel me? Like that's kind of like the reason why I just be modest, because I feel like, you know what I mean? Like other niggas is counting on this like nigga to survive. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We already got hustles. Our life is set in place. Like, so we're kind of like doing this shit for the sport. Like, this is not like this is not our only thing. Like, oh, if I don't make it as a rapper, like I'm not. Nah, that's not it. Like we've been taking care of our kids. We've been having shit. So we're just having fun with it. Like Kamala Harris said the other day in the interview, like, I'm just having fun.
Right.
Having fun. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to be good regardless. So the people, like, we having fun with this shit. That's it.
That's definitely a dope concept. So what else do you got going on outside of music?
For me?
Oh, Grip.
Yeah, I'll let you answer that. Wait,
you go, Grip. You go, Grip.
Oh, man.
We got all kinds of stuff, shit outside of music, film,
stuff that you can tell us about.
Yeah, films. We're working on films, like we said, the documentary. We got an all access OnlyFans page that will give you like all access to our home life and what we doing like behind the scenes. That'll be coming out soon as well. We got a lot of motion going on, so some things are left to be unsaid, but it's a lot of motion going on. We already hanking with Hank, and
We hanking with Hank. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a little secret.
Big motion.
Sis, can I tell? Okay, we low key working on a reality show.
Okay, you gonna tell?
Yeah, but I don't want to too much get too far into it. We got a very accomplished comedian helping us, and so we just put that together, and it's gonna be funny though. It's gonna be like some funny shit, kind of like how Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie did, but it's gonna be like me and her.
Yeah, that's
I definitely already got the blueprint. I did 15 years in the joint, so I was locked up when Ice-T's reality show was out. So did you have did either of y'all have an opportunity to be in that?
yeah. Loves Coco. Yeah, I was on there. It was fun. You know, it actually was the first time for me to see how reality shows are made, because I always like, okay, say for instance you watch a certain reality show and a fight breaks out, you know, you're like, damn, how did they get that on camera? You know what I mean? And so the little game for reality shows is that what they do is they set up scenarios, right? So they'll set up a scenario like, okay, it's Thanksgiving. We're going to invite some people that shouldn't come over and then just see how it happens. What happens? That's why there's a real reaction from it, because it's not scripted, but the scenario is made so that shit's gotta pop off some kind of way when they throw it in there. So yeah, Ice Loves Coco was dope. I had a lot of fun working on it. It's a lot of work being on a reality show. It wasn't a lot of work for us because it was my dad's show and he was calling shots, but I can imagine how it is on the other one. I wouldn't want to be on anyone else's.
Right.
Yeah.
And Grip, did you make any appearances on there?
I did not. I wish I did. I did not. I was not on there. I watched that shit. That shit was crazy. It was fun. It was fun to
Yeah,
watch.
it was funny. It was like I Love Lucy, low key, like reality Coco to me. It was funny. I was just on there a couple times too for a holiday and things like that. It was more of, you know, Daddy and Coco's home life or whatever. And, you know, of course, I'm grown, so I'm not at the house.
Right. And the dogs. Don't forget the
Oh,
dogs.
yeah, the dogs, of
Hope we
course.
can get them to pop in on our reality show, though.
Yeah,
it's gonna be crazy.
Oh, absolutely. They definitely will do it. So that'd be super dope.
Well, Grip, how do you think the people have been receiving your comeback?
I think it's been really, really good. I ain't gonna lie. I was just telling my sis, like,
yeah,
lit. Like, I just started the YouTube page, and it's like the videos are outperforming like the subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just fucking started the shit, you know, and every day it's just like more subscribers, and you know, it's people with, you know, a gang of subscribers, and it's like a lot of people don't watch the shit, so it's lit to me. I'm very happy with it. I did This Is Cali, which is kind of like an iconic remix that came out last summer, and that did really, really good. And it was really well received, and you know, it kind of reestablished me as, like, you know, like that California girl. I was the only female that kind of did the answer to Scarlett's This Is New York. And people love that shit.
Yeah, that shit was so hard.
Well, I just subscribed, and I also put the link. I put the link in the description of this video, and it's also in this chat. So y'all make sure y'all slide through and sub the Grip's YouTube page. I got Eastside Kevs in there, and I got T's IG in there. So y'all make sure y'all slide through and subscribe and follow, man. Like they say, they hanking with Hankin TV, so we definitely going up.
Hankin, for sure.
So when can the people be expecting something?
Just subscribe to that page. It's about to be popping.
Y'all heard that. Go ahead and subscribe. You got another form to subscribe.
It's about to be popping. You don't know when it's going down. I fuck with a lot of dope like California artists. I'm about to come out to ATL where she's at and do some shit with some popping artists out there. Like I said, we got the reality show. We working on like a short film, documentary, all that. You know, that's why we put so much into the Priceless video. You know what I mean? Because we didn't want it to be like just a regular hip hop video. You know what I'm saying? Standing in front of a car and shit, rapping all the fucking time.
Right.
Like really, we like artists, so we making artistic shit. So it's gonna be something to watch and look out for.
And for the people in the Cali area, do you have any shows or appearances coming up?
I'm working on a 20 versus 1 type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because see, nowadays you gotta kind of sell yourself and then the music follows, right? So us artists, we not just doing freestyles all day. Like it's people want to see content. So right now, I'm working on this 20 versus 1. So look out for that. So I guess I'm gonna be like interviewing 20 niggas. I know you guys are familiar with that.
Right.
Yeah. And so that's about to be fun. So look out for that.
Is the 20 versus 1? Is it gonna be just for content, or do somebody stand a shot?
Is somebody gonna what?
Is it just for content, or does one of the 20 stand a shot?
We shall see, won't we?
Right.
I want to tell you what the qualifications are for a shot, because it's YouTube.
Oh yeah, due to your background and history, they know they got to come correct. You hear me?
Yeah. Sis, say it.
Hey, with it, baby.
You heard me?
You heard me?
Oh, and you're up on these upcoming projects. You got any features on there?
Yeah, like I said, I got a lot of right now I got like a lot of West Coast features. I don't want to leave anybody out by naming people, because I feel like when I start naming people, then I leave somebody out and then they're like, what? But just look out for it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be some fly shit. I definitely got a lot of popping young artists that's got that buzz going on that shit.
Yeah.
That's what's up. And where can the people find you at?
You can find me on Instagram, GRIP_STA. That's what I mostly fuck with. There's a TikTok, there's a Twitter, you know, like that type shit, straight up. And go to the YouTube channel, subscribe. It's gonna be a lot of shit coming on there. You're not gonna be disappointed.
Facts.
And where can they find you at, T?
You can find me on Instagram. It's TTeav. That's TTV baby. And yeah, just hit me up. I'm on YouTube too. We trying to get Grip's page started, and I'm gonna put a lot of. I just came back from a European tour with my father, so I'm gonna put a lot of those expeditions and things as well on my YouTube page, and that is TTV1. So, you know, just look forward to that. But my Instagram is TTeavBaby. Love to have you guys.
That's what's up. And like I told y'all, it's also in the description of this video and it's in the chat. So make sure y'all slide through there. Although Eastside didn't show up, make sure y'all let him know I got his information in the description too. And we definitely shouted him out over here. Yeah, then I think when I'm taking a side, I'm gonna play his video. I'm gonna play one of his videos. I'm gonna play that I got it, and then I'm gonna play the price. I'm gonna play the prices again for the people that just came in. Y'all got anything y'all want to say to the people?
Just want to say thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you, Hankin, for having us on your show. Like, you know, it's real lit. You know, just stay tuned. You know, thanks for all of the support, the love. You know, it's hard for us to thank each person individually. So we just want to let you know that everything you guys are doing, we see it and we really appreciate it.
That's what's up. And like I tell everybody, once you come to Hankin TV, you family for life. So anything you got going on, just let me know or tag me, and I'll make sure I keep sharing it. And I'm definitely gonna have to have y'all back for that reality show.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm gonna take us out with with Eastside's video. Got it. Is it? Yeah, I got it remixed. And then I'm gonna play the Priceless video after that.
Out, baby. West Coast.
Shot by Off Air.
Say that you want it. No, I got it. Stay till the morning. I'ma give it like Robin. Something you should know. I'm not usual. I love you with no panties on. Show you something you ain't seen before. Whoa. When I pull up, baby, know what it is. No talking, no extras. Straight sexing, knocking shit off dressers. Robe on, I'm feeling like Hugh Hefner. Asked for L's, cause baby wanted to ride. Panties look nice, but pull them straight to the side. Got her legs shaking, kiss her all on her thigh. Finna go inside, I'm tryna win me a prize. Baby was talking like she can handle it. I told her get it lit like a candlestick. I got her wet, we go to war like a battleship. You would've thought your boy a cheer the way she sat on this. Say that you want it. No, I got it. Stay till the morning. Give it like Robin. Something you should know. I'm not usual. I love you with no panties on.
Every time my shit, K.
Show you something you ain't seen before.
Great. Why you in a rush? Come here, baby, let me pat you on your butt. Yeah. Next thing you know, I got your legs going up. Girl, keep it down, you gon' wake everybody up. Can't deny it, love it when you ride it. Pussy so fire, but you keep the baby if I came inside it. Gon' get that plan B, you gon' keep this shit quiet. Make sure you can take it, you know I'm more than enough. And I'ma choke you, pull your hair, spit in your mouth, you like it rough.
Say that you want it. Say that you want. No, I got it. Stay till the morning. Give it like Robin. Something you should know. I'm not usual. I love you with no panties on. Show you something you ain't seen before. You say you want it. You say you need it. Oh girl, come over. Cause I'm tired of ways I got it. You know I got it. Cause I got it. You know I got it. Say that you want it. No, I got it.
That right there was Eastside K-Boy. He also on the song they got called Priceless. His information is also in the description. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and check him out. I'm gonna go ahead and for the people who just came in, I'm gonna play this video for y'all, Priceless. And we out of here. I definitely appreciate you, Grip, and appreciate T for coming through.
Thank you for sure. Thank you so much.
You already know.
Nah, she was tripping up. You think so? Oh, hold on. Nah. This my man, I'll call you back. Hello?
Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from
Man, you know who this is. Pick up the phone.
an inmate at Florida Correctional Institution. This call is subject to recording and monitoring. To accept charges, press 1. To repeat
My
charges,
baby daddy,
thank
he
you for
priceless.
using you may start the conversation.
Never leaving him alone, he priceless.
They ate, but they couldn't hit the kill switch.
Yeah, my nigga, he priceless.
The way you put it on me, you priceless.
Never leave me lonely, he priceless.
I had to tell the homies you priceless.
If the call ever dropped, then I'm calling back. Told me you was falling into love, I was falling back. Trying to fall out, Ain't no falling back. Never gonna stop fucking with you. What's the use in that? His name blasted on my arm, ain't no silly tag. Members try to bang on you, really I be banging back. I watch you get up out the street, go secure the bag. Put me through school, now I'm calling you my baby dad. You my nigga and I fuck with you the long way. Help me when my cousin died, damn that was a long day. We got computer love, baby, like the song say. Treat my other kids like they yours and yours only. I never hesitate, we booking up the interstate. If they ever try to say you pushing up the crime rate, you don't need no other pussy, I'm your perfect. Welcome to death row, baby, like Dirty said.
My little baby, he priceless. The way you put it on me, you priceless. Never leave me lonely, he priceless. I had to tell the homies you priceless. My little baby, he priceless. The way you put it on me, you priceless. Never leave me lonely, he priceless. I had to tell the homies you priceless. I ain't never gonna leave my nigga. I ain't never gonna leave my nigga. I ain't going nowhere. If he want it, then he gon' get it. I don't give a fuck who ain't with it.
Priceless like a Picasso painting. High class niggas, you don't like no basics. When it comes to my bitch, nigga, I so dangerous. Baby, get the money, yeah, you know my language. Sliding traffic, you know I got the pistol on me. Took a pack across the map, yeah, you did it for me. Big dog, and you know that's my kitten only. And I got a face tag with your initials on it. You know I make that thing cream when I'm in between. It's me and you against the world like we Slim and Queen. Keep it solid, let no lame nigga intervene. Stay loyal how I like it, you gon' get a ring. Baby, know I got the stroke like an Olympic swimmer. Put your on my face, that's what I get for dinner. Pray to God every night because I've been a sinner. And all you niggas wish you had her, you can never get her.
My little baby, he priceless. The way you put it on me, you priceless. Never leave me lonely, he priceless. I had to tell the homies you priceless. My little baby, he priceless. The way you put it on me, you priceless. Never leave me lonely, he priceless. I had to tell the homies you priceless. Been in the streets, my nigga, definition of a real bitch. Niggas think they hate, but they ain't hit the kill switch. Red key, track car with a pill with. Blicky in the A-Ray, I ain't gotta consider it. Bounce back from a loud, yeah, you see the wind. Spin a motherfucking block.
All my niggas defend, this ain't nobody to witness. Boss politicking, my niggas standing on business. Spin the block till I'm gone, free my niggas then. Niggas think they ate, but they couldn't hit the kill switch. Free my niggas then. My niggas standing on business. Hello?
Yo, what's happening? You took care of that for me?
Yeah. I took care of it.
Easy call.
I know.